Hey folks, Bodie52, hope you are well. Today's video, I'm going to give you the 3 reasons that I love this Road Glide. I think they are why you should consider getting this bike. But you know what? Honestly, there's really only one. So first, let me apologize because, well, I've already been hunting this year, and some idiot was riding up and down the road on his motorcycle loudly right about the time that I was getting in a tree to sit to hunt, and I wasn't happy, I gotta tell you. And here's what I'm doing is I'm riding. It is 4 o'clock-ish on the 4th or 5th day of gun season in Michigan, and here I'm doing the same damn thing. So all you hunters, I apologize. I'm gonna try to take it easy through here, but I couldn't help it. Motorcycles trumps deer. Can't believe I said that. Focus, Bodine, focus. So the top 3 things I love about this motorcycle, and then the only one that in my mind really matters. I personally love this road. No, focus, Bodine, focus. Number 1 is I flat out love how this bike feels. I know there's that whole, are you sitting on the bike, you in the bike, how do you feel when you're on it, you know, which do you prefer? It's just, I love the cockpit of this bike. I like where I sit. I like how the entire cockpit, including this beauty right here, that a lot of people don't like all this technology and tell me that I'm going to be paying thousands of dollars to fix it, and I surely hope you're wrong. But it is just kind of how you fit and sit in the cockpit is one of the reasons that I really like this bike. The second reason that I really love this bike is, man, it just handles great. So it's 940-ish, I think, in weight, wet, and it is, you know, the technology that they have today really makes it easy, in my opinion, as well as obviously your riding strengths and weaknesses. I guess as we continue to ride, we get a little bit better. Maybe we get a little bit worse as we age a little bit. Something to look out for here down the road. But I just flat out love how this bike handles. I like how it handles on the interstate. I like how it handles on the twisties. I like all about it, whether you're riding 2-up, and I haven't done a lot of that with Mrs. Bodine, just a few times, to be honest, this year. We're going to do more of that definitely next year. And for those of you who've been asking, she has been doing some physical therapy on her hip and back. She had an injury a few years back, and we finally have that fixed. So she is like brand new. It's pretty sweet. But I love how it handles. It's just comfortable. It's like a lazy boy chair. It's fast. It's not as fast that you think you're going to kill yourself on it, but yet it handles really super well. So the third thing I love about this bike is you can buy it stock and never have to do anything with it. That's right. I'm not horsing around here. Now, while I have done some stuff to the bike, windshield, new seat, let's see, what the heck else, new tour pack on the back, obviously some new pipes. Okay, I've done a lot, some new okay, never mind. But a stage 1, but I really didn't have to. You really can buy this bike, and motorcycles are expensive. We all know that Harley Davidsons are expensive, like a lot of bikes. But you really can just buy this bike and not have to feel that pressure of doing a whole bunch of stuff to it, because it comes in really good shape. The seat's not that bad. It's still a quick bike. You probably are going to have to change the stock windshield. That's one thing that you are going to have to do. It has a really cool, small looking profile one, but basically does nothing for you at all. So if you're out on a day like this, you would be freezing your you-know-what off. That is for sure. By the way, this is a Freedom Shield. First time I've rode with it in the really cold, and I got to tell you what, I have nothing hitting me until up here. I feel no wind. Yeah, I know. on a bike, you're supposed to feel the wind. Well, move to Michigan, pal. Move to Michigan. So that is the third reason that I really think you should consider this bike. But there is one main reason for me, and I have this when I ride both of my bikes. If you're new to the channel, by the way, welcome. Sorry you haven't seen a lot of new videos, but it's getting a little nipply here in, did I say that? I shouldn't say that. Take that back. It's getting a little cold here, and have not been able to ride. One thing of not riding later in the year, at least, is you don't have this problem, right? Alrighty, didn't want to show the little kitties there. And I have this with my 2000 Road King Classic. Again, if you're new to the channel, welcome. And you'll be seeing me a lot on that bike next year as well. I'm definitely done for the year on that bike. But I have that same feeling, only different when I ride that bike. Now, this is new technology, new all the gadgets. And I'll tell you what, I just feel a certain way when I get on the bike. And if you're a motorcycle rider and you think about some of your favorite motorcycles, there's a certain way you feel when you get on the bike. Whether it's I feel free, I feel focused, I feel relaxed, I feel whatever it is. This bike gives it to me. It gives me that feeling of enjoying something, enjoying riding, enjoying the outside more. It's one of those things you just gotta experience it to be able to understand it. Now, when I ride my 2000 Road King Classic, it's a totally different feel. It's old school. It makes me feel a lot more like, what I think maybe it was in the older days, riding, and not all the frills. Just a bike that shakes, makes a lot of noise, and is totally amazing. But to me, a motorcycle isn't as much about all the stuff on it. It's not about the name badge on the side of it. It's about how it makes you feel when you ride. And I would love to hear back from you guys on how does your motorcycle make you feel? And out of all the bikes that you've had, what's the one that comes to your mind immediately that says, man, that bike was different, and when I rode it, I felt different? Love to hear the story if you don't mind sharing that in the comment section. Well, I appreciate you all coming along today, and I'm gonna head back to my place because, as you can see, there's a lot of woods here. It's getting a little bit dark, and prime time for some Bambi hunters out there, so we're gonna try to stay off the road during that time, but had to get out and talk to you all for a little bit. I appreciate you guys and gals checking into the channel. Again, love to hear what's going on with you, love to hear what's going on riding, and just appreciate your time, because I know there's a lot of things that we can do with our time nowadays other than watching some guy talk to himself on his motorcycle. But I appreciate you doing that. Y'all be safe out there, and we'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.
Mrs. Bodie by my side, we'll take Harley for a ride. I love you all like I love Michigan.